Hello, and welcome to our deep dive into one of the most thrilling and debated events in cryptological history, the Ape Canyon incident. This tale from the early 20th century remains a cornerstone in Bigfoot lore, captivating enthusiasts and skeptics alike. Today, we're going into the heart of this chilling encounter.
Before the infamous attack, the prospectors had encountered peculiar signs that indicated something unusual in the area. The group discovered enormous, human-like footprints around their cabin and gold. These footprints measured approximately 19 inches in length and 7 inches in width, with a depth that suggested a creature much larger and heavier than any known human. The size and depth of these footprints perplexed and concerned the prospectors. Was it a bear walking unusually or some other unknown creature? Members of the group reported seeing tall, ape-like black figures and hearing eerie sounds such as whistling and thumping. These sights and sounds unsettled them, heightening their alertness. Fred Beck's experience was particularly chilling. One evening, he saw a large dark figure about 80 yards away, appearing from behind a tree. Beck shot at the figure, which fell off the edge of a canyon wall, making a loud crashing noise. Beck believed he had killed the creature, a belief that would haunt him later. As daylight waned, an eerie stillness fell over the camp. The men fortified their cabin, using furniture to barricade the door and readying their firearms, anticipating what lay ahead. The attack that night was intense and terrifying. Around midnight, the men were awakened by loud banging on the walls and roof. The men armed themselves and began shooting through the cabin's walls and roof, hoping to hit the attackers. The assault lasted for hours, with the creatures attacking, retreating, and returning. They attempted to tear off roofing planks and break through the windows. The sounds of rocks hitting the cabin and the fear of imminent breach kept them on edge throughout the night. As daylight broke, the attack ceased. The men emerged from their battered cabin, packed up whatever they could carry, abandoned their camp, and trekked back to safety and civilization. They notified local authorities and shared their account with local newspapers. It led to widespread media coverage, creating a buzz both of belief and skepticism. While some believed their story, others were skeptical, suggesting it could have been a bear or a prank on the prospectors. Fred Beck would go on to write a book in 1967 titled, "I Fought the Ape Men of Mount St. Helens." He described the events in greater detail and shared his beliefs about the supernatural nature of the creatures he encountered. Beck often reflected on the mystical implications of their encounter, suggesting these creatures were more than mere animals. The veracity of the prospectors' accounts remains debated. Proponents argue that the consistency of their story lends it credence, while skeptics point to the lack of physical evidence and alternative explanations. Despite diverse views, the Canyon incident remains one of the most well-documented and compelling Bigfoot encounters. Whether regarded as truth or tall tale, it's a story that continues to capture the imagination of those fascinated by Bigfoot and unexplained phenomena in the wilds of North America. Thank you for joining us in uncovering the complex and mysterious Ape Canyon incident. Whether you believe the tale or approach it with skepticism, the lore surrounding Bigfoot continues to be an enduring part of our fascination with the unknown. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless.